So if you've clicked on this video, you've probably come here to get some tea. Yes, 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 yes. See, I knew the tea would tempt you. You lot are always looking for tea, Tetley, PG tips. Why don't you look for coin? Where's the coin? Chatty patty, flip flop mouth, your jaw is loose. Why are you talking on people that you don't know? Was you in the bed with them? Was you missionary when Nikita was on all fours? I don't understand why we like to promote negativity. YouTube's all messed up nowadays. It's all messed up. Unfortunately for you, this is clickbait. Yes, it is clickbait, and you know what, I don't even care because this is what you lot deserve. But since you're here, you might as well stick around because the video is really for you. Yeah, you're gonna be pissed off with me if gossip is your life because you know that's what you came here for, but I don't care. YouTube is f***ed up now. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. YouTube is f***ed up. If you're subscribed to my channel, you know that each Wednesday and Sunday I put out a video. This Wednesday I didn't put out a video. The reason I didn't put out the video is because I was so disturbed by the amount of chatty patty activity that was taking place on YouTube. Chatty patty behavior that was taking place all over social media. I come here today to try and understand what one of you people that have got on social media to discuss Terroll and Nikita at any point was in a threesome or in a relationship with them. Because the amount of people I have heard speaking on two individuals' relationship this week is mad to me. Now don't come for me also quickly in the comments because just like you, I was a subscriber to Nikita and Terroll's channel. So don't get me wrong, I understand that everybody is gonna have thoughts and opinion on the two of them being separated. But when you go so far as to get behind the camera or to get behind the microphone and start going in on either one of them on facts that you don't know is crazy to me. Yes, their relationship was put out there for everybody to see and know. Maybe that was the first mistake. Yes, Nikita put up a post letting you guys know that they are no longer together. Again, maybe she did not need to do that. Yes, she went even further to put up a video where she shared her side of the story with you guys, as did he. But still, none of this information gives any of you the weight to come on screen and start slating somebody. Then furthermore, I have to ask myself the question, why would you even come on screen and want to talk about it? Everybody this week has been like, well, you know, I've got something to say. What, babe? Why do you have anything to say? Why have you got anything to say, girl? I don't understand. Like, when they was getting down, when they was doing doggy, when they was doing missionary, was you in the middle? Wow. No, but was you in the middle though? And the reason why I'm lit about this, to be honest, is because the people that are getting on screen and talking about the situation are mainly dragging Nikita. I'm not here to back Nikita. I don't know her from Adams nor Eve. Don't need to gas it with her. I don't do that. But what I will say is that she is getting dragged. That girl cannot win for losing. Now, I'm not against Terroll either. As I said, I don't know either of them and I supported both of them. People are coming on here on social media talking about they're on Terroll's side or they're on Nikita's side. And you don't know Terroll or Nikita. And Terroll nor Nikita know you. Then girls are on here trying to criticize Nikita for the stuff that she's done, acted like she did something. Oh, she dragged Terroll. Oh, that video, she dragged Terroll. She dragged Terroll. Dragged what? Like, I don't know where you lot was from, but around here, we don't call that dragging. Where I'm from, a lot worse happens. If any of you girls out here, keep it 100. Your man does something to you, you split up with him, he's trying to take you for a dickhead. Half of you are smashing out his window, puncturing his tires, knocking out his side chick, putting up posters on the high street saying he's got every STD possible with his phone number. Whoa. On internet throwing subliminals. You lot are doing a lot more dragging than Nikita's done. Yes, she edited the video nicely. Like, why are you not hating on her editing skills? Yes, she was emotional. She didn't actually have a relationship with him. Do you not understand that? Oh, why is she coming on the camera looking so fleeky? The girl's fleeky, innit? Why would she not come onto the camera fleeky? Like, who's doing that? Obviously, she's gonna come on the camera looking fleeky. What? You broke up with your guy now, and you know that he's gonna see you. You're going to the next rave, or you're going, you know he's gonna watch the video, and you're not gonna make him feel like you've missed out, boy. Like, you've missed out on all this fleek. Just because you might be lying in your bed with edges looking off fleek doesn't mean she's gonna do that. When you are watching stuff, just be real, like, about it. If you're gonna talk on it, be honest. She sat down in front of that video and she did something which maybe she shouldn't have done, and maybe she didn't need to do, but she did it to explain to the people that matter. And all you guys do is want to come for her. People are going mad at the fact that she made a statement about Terroll and him possibly having a mental health issue. Once again, if she said that, you don't know why she said that. You are not in their relationship, so you don't know what's happened. She's already said she's been around this man when he's been violent. Like, I don't even want to start. I don't want to even get into it because I don't want to make it seem like I'm on her side either. Okay, maybe he hasn't slapped her down the stairs, or he hasn't been violent towards her. But supposing, for instance, she's witnessed him, I don't know, stabbing somebody, or she's witnessed him strangling somebody. I'm not saying he's done any of this, so please don't even try to come for me. But I'm saying, you don't know the situation she's been in, which might not have been dangerous to her, but she's considered it quite violent or quite dangerous. She's well within her rights, for whatever reason she feels like she might have been in a dangerous situation, to say that she feels some type of way about that. You lot are acting like you're, like, for real. Now for real, I'm done with you lot. You lot are acting like this is a TV show. This is not a TV show, this is real life. Like, this is her actual life. She has feelings as well, and emotions as well, you know. If you witness somebody doing something that's a bit outward, you would have a feeling inside of you about that. If you're with that person in a relationship on top of it, you will have a feeling about that. So if she has that feeling, or if she feels like she wakes up and she sees him at her window, that's what she, like, what, you're gonna tell the girl to unthink what she wants to, that's what she thinks? Why are you on here challenging it and saying, you know, she shouldn't put that out there? She knows Terroll better than most of you, I'm sure. So if she feels like he's acting a bit mad in the head, that's what she's saying. Like, why should she butter it down because he works with people that are also mad in the head? Let me tell you something about mental health, yeah? And because a lot, especially in the black community, there's a stigma about it, you know, like we can't have any type of mental health, or, you know, like it's something that is kind of hush-hush and you don't talk about it. A lot of us, at some point in time, no matter how big or minute, have experienced mental health. Just because of some of the issues that we face, or the homes we're brought up in, or the experiences we're having in the working environment. We've all experienced it, because everything starts from the mind. So it's not a big deal to say that he might be going through something mentally right now. That doesn't make him a bad person. That doesn't mean that she said something against him. Maybe she just thinks he's acting out of character. And for him to be acting out of character, everything starts from the mind. So something's happening in his mind which is making him act out of character. There's different levels of mental health. Like, everybody thinks that mental health has to be, you know, you're a mad person walking around the street begging for £1. No, you could be a very normal person who lives everyday life as an upstanding citizen, but has feelings and emotions inside of you that make you out of character, or make you think certain things that you shouldn't be thinking. For instance, there's loads of young girls that look in the mirror, they're beautiful young women, their bodies are perfect, right? And they look in the mirror and they think that they are like Planet 8, they look like a mampy, they think they're overweight, they start making themselves throw up, all that kind of madness, because in their mind, which leads down to their emotions, they believe that they are ugly, they believe that they are not good enough. And that seems like an extreme example, but my point is, everything starts with the mind. So for her to say she thinks he's got some type of mental issues, that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, he is going to walk around the streets right now and start lighting up the place on people. It doesn't mean that. Then there was another thing, people were talking about, oh, why did she address the mother? Why blah blah, she's just dragged her son and then now she's addressing the mother. Like, first of all, the mum and the son are two different people. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I got a son. So if someone dragged my son and you said that to me, I might not take it too well. But as far as she's concerned from her end, her and his mother probably had a relationship. And now she's had to go her way. And so she's had to cut ties, not just with him, but with the family. The difference is she's cut ties with him because, you know, she's not happy with him anymore. She hasn't cut ties with the family because she's not happy with the family. So that's probably why she went on to mention it. It's like people can't see logic out of nonsense. And you know what? Too many people are too concerned with other people's life rather than their own. Too many people are too concerned with the tea. Like, and you know what we love to do, especially in our community? We like to bring down our females and we like to promote negativity. You all know a local rapper. I know that. Now, if he was to put his music out, I bet you 95% of you would not promote it, would not buy it, would not support it, would not do nada. But you hear about tea, you hear about a young black couple splitting up that were internet sensation, doing bits and getting money, and you guys are going hard on the timeline, are going hard on the YouTube. You guys are doing bits to drag them down even further. Why do we do this? You don't see Jews doing this, you don't see Caucasians doing this, you don't see Asian people doing this. The KKK is marching in the street right now, white supremacy with torches. People are getting run over in the streets, and you lot are here going hard on the timeline for Nikita and Terroll. What? I saw channels this week that are makeup channels, that are painting DIY channels, that are cooking channels. I saw them all of a sudden this week turning to topical. I've got an opinion about a next girl's relationship with her man channel. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Even if you're a topical channel, I just feel like, I can't respect channels that just talk about the tea. I just like, let's just keep it like that. I just think it's BS. I don't think it's good content. I don't think it's talent. And I especially hated it this week because everybody's opinion was coming of non-fact. Non-fact. Literally dragging the girl, and then at the end of dragging the girl saying, oh, but you know, something could have happened. It might not be true. So with that in your mind, wouldn't it make sense to clamp your mouth shut? Sometimes just shut your beak. It doesn't have to, not every day Donald Duck. Sometimes just quack it shut. I know that it just seems like I'm just supporting Nikita. I want to say again, I'm not supporting either of them. I have an opinion about a lot of these things. Yes, but I'm not going to get on here and start telling you my opinion on why my opinion is right when I don't know what's going on with them two behind closed doors. I'm just saying, I can see out of this whole week that Nakita is the one that has been dragged through the dirt for her actions and Terroll hasn't been. Another thing you need to consider is that the both of them are internet sensations. So you say all this stuff like, you know, they don't have to come on telling their business. She shouldn't have said this and she shouldn't have said that. But if you was in the public eye where everybody is talking about your personal relationship when you've just broken up, how do you know how you would handle that pressure? Because I'm being honest, I've got about 1,600 subscribers. And when one person wants to come in my comment box and try to do bits, I'm on them. Like, I want to react immediately. So how do you think they feel when they have thousands of people commenting on their life? Yes, at some point they're going to want to defend themselves. I understand why both of them make the videos. I totally get it. And that's why I would have never come on and just made a video about, well, what he said and what she said and what I think. And I'll tell you why other people have done that and sold out on YouTube. And they ain't going to like it, but it's the truth. One, to make money, and two, to get views. And people are getting too hungry, too excited and too gassed for this internet fame. And it's jarring me. Like, no one's going to say it, but I'm going to tell you it today. What happened to content and talent? YouTubers gone mad since monetization. And yes, my ads are on, as all my ads are on, because you lot are probably going to come for me in this video and you're going to pay for it. But I kind of made a decision not to do the video immediately. I could have done this on Wednesday. I wanted it to kind of die down a bit. So, I mean, my videos are not going to get the views that everybody else's video is going to get. And I don't really care for that. I'm not here for that because I'm not here for dragging down nobody in my community. I'm not doing that. If you want to do that for views and for internet fame, good luck to you. I prefer to work on my content. I am a topical channel, but so far I have never ever got up here and sat down and spoke on anybody's situation. I'm even pissed that I'm having to do this just to educate you lot to stop doing this. All she has done is told her side of the story, and to be honest, none of you deserved it, because all people have done is used it to their advantage. All people have done is exploited her for it, and that's why, yes, I'm glad she turned on her monetization, because why should all of you talentless people make money off of her story and she not? I think there was one person on YouTube I watched who spoke around the issue, kind of like what I'm doing, but not on the issue. And I really liked that video because what she did in that video was touch on the real important factors of the situation. And I can't remember her name, but I'll put it right here down below. She spoke on a lot of things like male privilege and the reason why Nikita's being bashed. And I'm gonna say, no matter what happens in the relationship, as a black woman, you can never win. It's either you was too mad, you acted too crazy. When you're cool, calm and collective like she was on the camera, you know, oh, why is she coming on the camera looking so fleeky? A lot of women just pointing the finger at not even men really, more so women, more so sisters, pointing the finger at another sister to say, oh, she should have did this, or I would have did this, or I would have. I'd love to see how you lot would act in this situation. I would love to see how you lot would act as an internet sensation in her situation with things that we don't even know about, breaking up from a relationship that was so public. I'd like to know how you'd handle it, because I bet you wouldn't handle it as perfect as you might think. I don't see how your life is prospering from talking on somebody's relationships, especially if you don't know the facts. If this was somebody that, you know, knew them, or as I said, was having a threesome with them, then I'd say, okay, well, even though they still shouldn't speak on them because, you know, they've been close to them, at least they're speaking like from a place where, okay, well, they actually might have some official information. I still would have taken it with a pinch of salt, but at least you can say, okay, well, they know these. None of you that are speaking on these people know them personally. If Terrell says, you know, she's a liar, she's a this, she's a that, Okay, that's Terrell's opinion. If Nikita says Terrell is a this, a that, that's Nikita's opinion. You don't know Nikita. You don't know if she's conniving. You don't know if she's, you know, a liar. You don't know all of that stuff. She could be telling a lie. But what if that's Terrell as well? What if that's Terrell? Why is everybody assuming it has to be Nikita? Why does the woman have to be the liar, the crazy one, the doing stuff out of revenge? Why? Why? People were saying she brought it up at the wrong time. She could have held that in. She was conniving about it. She recorded him on the phone. Excuse me. I'm sure the girl didn't choose a time and date when he would decide to act the fool. He would break up with her. She would find out that he was seeing girls, whether the phone was hacked or not. You know, she didn't decide when that was to happen. And if he has been violent towards her or abusive or verbally abusive towards her, and he calls her and he's doing that, she's within her rights to record him. You don't know, she might need to keep records of stuff, records just in case. Again, I don't want to keep saying that because I don't want to give off the impression that Terrell is any of these things, because I don't know Terrell. I don't want to speak on him. I actually think he could be a really nice guy. I'm just addressing the fact that people are just assuming this girl is a liar, and nobody on YouTube is defending her, and I'm not defending her. But what I'm not gonna have you lot doing is just dragging sisters out here and making out like it's all on us, because a lot of the time we want our relationships to work. Do you understand? We're not just gonna do a madness to have our business just all out on the internet like that. I wish her all the best. I don't think she's been mad disrespectful, and I'm glad that Terrell hasn't been mad disrespectful for us to see anyway. I give them my prayers, and that's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is, like, not everything for money and views. So no one come in my comment box and tell me, oh, I'm doing the same thing, because I definitely ain't. I definitely ain't on here talking people's business. I definitely am not doing the same thing. Adverts on or not, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to get paid from this video. I'm not there yet. Also, if you know about YouTube, you know that watch time is very important in getting that coin. You lot clicked on here because you thought I had the tea, and the people that realized I didn't have the tea, the people that are just here for gossip and not here to learn, would have clicked off after 20 seconds. I won't be getting paid at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm here to do real talk, but I'm not here to drag no one or speak on stuff that I do not know about or I have not experienced myself. I'm gonna say something else. The real girls on here, the real tubers out here getting money, the real YouTubers out here doing bits, have not spoke on this situation. What, you think they don't know about it? They know about it. But one, they know better. And two, why do they need to speak on somebody else's relationship? Like, it's just decorum. So I come to the conclusion, if you're a small platform, you're doing it for views and numbers, and if you have a decent amount of subscribers, I feel like you could only be doing it because you're messy, you're broke, you don't have no brand values, or you're hating. Whoa. What else could it be? Sometimes just like the jaw, it's too loose around here. Having this loose jaw on other people's life and situation. And not to sound ratchet or anything, because like, I'm not saying it for me personally, but don't get it twisted. Just because we sit behind a camera and tell you ones and twos about our life, and maybe 3s and 4 in their case, don't mean you can't catch these hands, because these people are real people, innit? They really are out here in these streets. Sisters, we need to stop. And I say sisters because I can't find another female that's not a sister that isn't on here dragging Nikita. Let's just stop that. It doesn't make us look good, and this is why we don't get far, because we're not united. That doesn't mean we have to take her side on things. It just means let's not bring her down. Please use your platforms wisely. Please speak on things that only you are very factual about. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm always here for that. My channel is a topical channel, so like, it's like, I'm not just here to like say shut up. I just feel like take it down a little bit when it's other people's relationships that they've taken the time out to share with you, and then come like crashing down on either of them. And finally, I want to say to Nikita and Terrell, I apologize that I even have titled your name in this video and even opinionated on something so personal to you. But hopefully I brought to the attention of others that they should take time when they speak on people, and that's either of you, and I wish you the best of luck. Guys, now we've got all of that heat out the way, I just want to shout out all of my CC's click. You already know who you are. Shout out to everyone that subscribed to my channel. Go ahead and follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and all of that good stuff. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Make sure to wake up, pray, and always slay. See you in my next video. Mwah.